This is my Tangle Gems, the purple one. I love this one for the sounds. Okay, so I believe that a need, like a genuine need, is the desire of the soul. So it's coming from above, it's coming from like a higher place, and the universe conspires to make that happen. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, it's supporting you in that need being met. A want is a want of the ego, the personality, whatever you want to call it. But a want is a drug. Whenever I want something and it's not a genuine need, either it doesn't really happen or it happens but it's mixed results. Like, yes, it happens, but it doesn't really make me feel the way I thought it would. Or like, yes, it happens, but it comes with a lot of baggage, with a lot of like things I wish hadn't happened at the same time. And whenever I'm like really depressed or just really not feeling well, usually I will have more wants. I want this, I want that. Should I buy this? Should I buy that? Like, there's more ideas of wants that, come from my brain. And it's because that want is a drug. That want is what I think is going to make me feel better. Because if I get that want, maybe I'm not going to feel like this anymore. I'm not going to feel depressed. So a want is a drug. A need is a desire from the soul. And everything is trying to make that happen for you. Sorry, I'll just wait for the train to pass. Sometimes when we get lucky, our wants and our needs align. So we actually consciously want what we need. And that is like the best case scenario, because that's when it feels like the universe is working with you. It feels like everything is conspiring to make what you want happen. But it's not really because you wanted that, it's because you needed that. For example, for me, I needed to be in a sunny place. That was a want as well. It became a conscious want. But more than that, it was a need. It was a need because my body and my mind, everything about me just functions better in a sunny place. And I get severe seasonal affective disorder, seasonal depression, when I'm in a place that really lacks sunlight. So that was a want, but it was also a genuine need. So the universe helped that happen. And I am so grateful every day that I live in a place that helps me be my healthiest self. I'm not always my happiest self, but I'm definitely my healthiest self here. And yeah, like I said, whenever I'm not happy, I have more and more wants. It's kind of normal. It's almost like the brain trying to fix something that it can't possibly fix. So it thinks that, oh, maybe if I create a new desire and then I get that, it's going to make me feel better. It's just like drugs, right? If I take that drug, it's going to make me feel better. If I drink this wine, it's going to make me feel better. It's not, though. Not in the long run. Because you want something, even if you do get it, the little spike of dopamine, it lasts so short. It's so short-lived. And then that's it. But when a genuine need is being fulfilled, it's like a continued experience of satisfaction because it was a need and it had to be met. Another example I can give for a need that also was a want was companionship for me. Being in a relationship. Ever since I was maybe 13, I really wanted to be in a relationship, but it was also a genuine need because companionship is like, relationships is where we grow, relationships is where we evolve, where we can heal, where we can learn. So I do believe it was a genuine need of my soul, and it happened. Now, did it happen exactly the way I would have liked it to happen? Maybe not. No, but that's the thing. Whenever a need is being met, sometimes it doesn't happen the way you think it's gonna happen, or with the person you think it's gonna happen with. Or maybe it's not even gonna feel exactly the way you thought it would feel. But in the long run, it's still gonna be an improvement because it was a need that was unmet, that is now being met. So that's another thing that I learned, is that whenever there's a need that's being met and the universe, like I said, is conspiring to make it happen, usually we're the ones that get in the way of that because maybe we're being too specific, or like we limit it from manifesting because we want it to come from this place with this person in this way. And by making it so narrow, it's like the chances of it happening get less and less. So we kind of get in the way of our own needs being met. Or maybe it's fear. Maybe we're genuinely afraid of the change that would need to happen for those needs to be met. And that fear will keep us away from those needs being met. Like they will stop those things from happening because we're actually self-sabotaging, basically. Whereas with wants, it's like we really push our energy for that thing to happen because we want that. But sometimes it feels like the universe is almost sabotaging it, getting in the way, making it not happen. Like maybe you like want that, you put in all of your credit card information, you're gonna buy that thing, and like it just doesn't go through. It just doesn't go through. Something happens and it's not working and you get frustrated. Maybe you don't really need that. Yeah, I think that's the difference between wants and needs, and why sometimes it feels like the universe is conspiring to help us, and why sometimes it feels like the universe is trying to block us. But yeah, I genuinely feel that this is the case, that every need we have, and even the physical body, the needs that the physical body has, everything around you is trying to help you meet those needs. Whether you believe in God or you want to call it like the universe, anything you want to say, like call it, there's definitely that greater collective energy that works its magic when you have a genuine need that needs to be met. And like some common needs that maybe we don't even recognize our needs are companionship. Like I said, that's a huge need for the human, physical human. Another need is comfort. You might say, oh no, that's not a need, that's just a want. No, comfort, safety, security, to be able to relax, those are needs for the human body to function properly. So comfort is a need. And let's say you're in circumstances, you're in an environment that doesn't give you comfort, that doesn't make you feel safe, that's harming you. So that there's a genuine need there for that to change and for you to find comfort and safety in your environment, because our environments do affect us a lot, and it can be in a positive way or negative way. So to be in an environment that affects us positively is a need. It's a genuine need. It's a desire of the soul so that you can have your best life. Another need is health, a healthy body. That's a need. That's a desire, a genuine desire of the soul for the body that it's inhabiting to be healthy. So yeah, like it will conspire for health, but sometimes we get in our own way, or sometimes we're so traumatized that we can't take care of our own bodies, and that's when we need help from people around us. That's when it's even more important to have companionship, or like have people to help take care of our body, because sometimes we just can't. We can't do it all alone. So yeah, community would be a need, I think, which a lot of us just don't have in this day and age. Obviously, like food, water, shelter, those are the basics. But I think the most overlooked need is like emotional security, to be mentally balanced and at peace. We need that. Every day I'm grateful to not be where I was 10 years ago, because so many needs that were unmet back then are actually being met now, and it creates such a significant improvement in the way that I feel, in my day-to-day existence. So yeah, so that's the difference, is like there's nothing wrong with wanting something that's also a genuine need and a desire from the soul. So there's nothing wrong with wanting in that sense. But when you want something that's not a genuine need, then it's just like a drug. You just want a drug. You just want something to fill a hole that it can't possibly fill. So that's the difference, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, this is kind of just a random thought, but I'm just very grateful to be alive in this time period, because sometimes I think about the past. I think we romanticize the past of like, oh, it must have been so nice back then without technology, without this and that. No, I'm very grateful to be alive right now in the time of where we have indoor plumbing, washing machines, and comfortable clothing, like reasonable clothing, because we used to wear a lot of very uncomfortable things in the past. And of course the internet. I really appreciate technology for what it can do in terms of like connecting us with people that we would have never otherwise met. It's just a tool. Like how we use it depends on us. Or, we can use it as an addiction, obviously, but we can also use it for the very useful and valuable tool that it is. Anyway, so that was okay, someone's at the door. Anyway, I think that was it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And don't worry, P will be back. It's not gonna be just me anymore, but I just want to make this video. Okay, bye.